Hi everyone and welcome back to Born for Banjo. I just thought I'd shoot a bit of a follow-up video to the banjo head comparison one that I did the other day where we looked at the frosted white head, the clear head and the Renaissance head. So if you watched the first video, you'll have heard that I was a little bit over the sound of the Renaissance head on the Paragon, and when I listened back to that video I thought, wow, it just wasn't really letting the banjo sing the way that it should. So I thought I'll take the Renaissance head off and try a completely different head, one I've never tried before, which is the Remo Ebony. Now this is a shiny black Remo head. It looks very different. It certainly doesn't have any kind of traditional banjo look, but it is getting to be quite popular. I wasn't sure what I'd think about it, but I was really pleasantly surprised by the sound and the look of it. So I'm going to play a tune and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So this is a non-frosted head, and I wrongly assumed that it would be a lot like the clear head, being a non-frosted plastic head as well. I was quite wrong. It's very different and I actually really like it. Now Remo on their website say that this banjo brings out a more mellow, that this head, brings a mellower sound out of the banjo and focuses more on the low end. I'm not sure that I really agree with that. This is a very bright sounding and very, very loud banjo head. I was holding back there, but if I tear into this, it is loud. There is a lot of volume with this banjo. The thing that strikes me the most with the black head, with the ebony head, is the sustain that you get on the notes. Have a listen to this. Listen to how long those notes are ringing out. There is a lot of sustain with this banjo head and the sound is really complex. I was shocked. I was shocked at how complex the sound is. There's a huge amount of dynamic range. Right up to... It's a really resonant sounding banjo head. In some ways it's probably a little bit too resonant for my liking, in that the notes can kind of muddle together a little bit. But overall I'm really pleasantly surprised by the tone of this Remo Ebony shiny black banjo head, and to be honest I quite like the look of it as well. I'm not sure that personally I'd use it on my everyday banjo all the time. I think the clear head is still the winner for me, but it's definitely a good choice. Just something to be careful of if you do decide to put on one of these Remo Ebony heads. Just realise that they can get very, very loud, and that you will need to sort of hold back a little bit, and that you'll need to have a bit more control over the banjo. That's not necessarily a bad thing though. It's a great way to hone your banjo playing skills and hone your control over dynamics as well. Plus it gives you that little bit of extra punch if you do need it in a loud environment as well. But yeah, I'd have no hesitation recommending a Remo Ebony head for a nice, bright, loud and really complex sound off an archtop tenor banjo anyway. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click subscribe and I'll see you again real soon. Thank you.